Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of How's It Taste? With me, DJ Fedora. Do you like my outfit? This is my Halloween costume. Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of
How's It Taste?
I'm DJ Fedora, and we are everywhere. I want to give you a little bit of background on these crazy sodas. So, recently, as you well know, we were in Branson, Missouri. And while there, we came across a lot of different souvenir shops, places that had some really unique items in them. But one of the things that we found were some crazy sodas. Crazy sodas. You will probably never find sodas like this anywhere else but there. Now, what kind of sodas are they? So I picked 3 of the craziest sodas that I could find and one more mainstream soda that we're going to try. And these are the different sodas that I found, the craziest ones. So we have a ranch dressing soda from a company called Lester's Fixins. Has pure cane sugar in it. Yeah, we'll see. So, ranch dressing. For all you dipping aficionados out there, ranch dressing, the staple of dips, is now a soda. So if you love ranch dressing, you got your soda. We're gonna try it. Yeah. The next one, even grosser yet, Gross Gus's Pimple Pop. Pimple Pop. No, I'm not joking. It's a soda. Pimple Pop. I'm already getting more scared. Kitty, what do you think? She says the same thing. Grass. Freshly mowed grass. Mowed and bottled in the USA. Yeah. Even more scared I am now. And last but not least, a more mainstream soda, and that was the Crystal Pepsi. And we're going to taste it because this stuff was actually on the market back in the late 80s. I think it was also maybe the early 90s. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. But it miserably bombed. Bombed horribly. And was taken off for the market rather quickly because people just didn't like the way it tasted. So we're going to start with this one first. Now I've got a cup to spit into just in case they're horrible, and I've got just some regular water to wash my mouth out, again, if it's really horrible. So let's try the Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi. You remember back in the late 80s when they had the Pepsi Challenge? And if you answered it right, then you got like a free soda, a free can or something like that, or a pin that said I took the Pepsi Challenge or whatever. Yeah, I remember tasting this when I was a kid in the Pepsi Challenge, and I didn't like it then either. So, here we go. Cheers. Not bad. I can almost taste like a little hint of cinnamon in it. It definitely doesn't taste like regular Pepsi. It's a little sweeter. Like I said, I definitely taste a hint of cinnamon in it. Something else too, which I can't quite place. But it's pretty good, not too bad. Why it bombed so horribly in the 80s, I don't know. Maybe people were just expecting a closer flavor to Coke, or maybe closer flavor to Pepsi, and instead they got a kind of a Pepsi flavor with mostly a cinnamon aftertaste to it. So that's probably why they didn't like it. But hey, it's not too bad. Now we're gonna go for the gross ones. So I'm gonna order these in the order which I think is gonna be the nastiest. And I think grass is probably gonna be not too bad. I'm gonna put ranch dressing as number 2, second worst, and I'm gonna put pimple popper as the worst. So worst, not so worst, not so worst, and pretty good. Freshly mowed grass. I'm gonna smell it first. Okay. Ew, kitty. Help me, please. It definitely has a smell of grass. I'm not gonna lie. That smell that you get when you mow the lawn and the grass is slightly damp and you've just walked out in the morning, fresh air, took a deep breath of that freshly mowed, damp grass. That's exactly what it smells like. Now let's try it. Cheers. I'm scared. I don't want to try it. Oh, okay. Okay, and I swallowed it too. It's very, very sweet. I don't like it. Oh crap. I don't like it. It's got a really, really bad bitter aftertaste. The initial hit of flavor has almost a citrusy flavor to it right at the very beginning. It's very sweet, kind of a hint of a citrus, and then all of a sudden you get actual flavor of kind of like a grass or a weed flavor. So there you go, freshly mowed grass. It wasn't horrible, wasn't good either. I don't like it, but it's not horrible. Now we're gonna go after the ranch dressing. I mean, ranch, oh. Ranch, this is not supposed to be a soda. And I just smelled the cap. Alright. Ooh. Oh. No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Here we go. 3 on 3 on 3 3 2 1 on 1 3 2 1. Oh, it smells horrible. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yes. Bad. There is a... You can taste ranch, but it's not like a ranch dressing that you put on a salad. It tastes like a rancid, moldy ranch dressing. Take ranch dressing, throw a crap load of blue cheese in it, put some sugar into it, and some carbonated water, and that's what you've got. It's very sweet right off the bat. You get the sweetness right on your tongue, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, that ranch and moldy ranch flavor hits you like that. No. It's a loser, laddie. We're not gonna drink it anymore. Now we're gonna try Gross's Pimple Pop. This is disgusting. The picture on it is bad enough. I can only imagine what the soda's gonna taste like. So the cap smells not too bad. Not too bad of a smell. Okay. It tastes like a marshmallow. So obviously the name Pimple Pop is just a gross name. The flavor itself is that of a marshmallow. It literally is a marshmallow. It tastes great. Almost like a cream soda with that toasted marshmallowy flavor behind it that you get from, say, if you were to go on a camp out and roast some marshmallows and you get just the outside skin of the marshmallow, kind of that real burnt roasted marshmallow. That's exactly what it has a hint of. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Am I a fan of it? I drink it. I'll finish that whole bottle, but I promised the kids that they get to try them too. But yeah, so for the most part, hey, not too bad. Went through a lot better results this time than what we did with the Lay's potato chips in our previous episode. So I'm gonna grade these guys in a scale of 1 to 10, from 10 being really gross, nasty, to 1 being actually pretty good. 5 being eh. So the Crystal Pepsi, I'm gonna give a 5. It's not too good, it's not too bad, it's there. You can definitely tell why it bombed back in the late 80s, early 90s. People were expecting a Pepsi flavor, and they got a soda that had a hint of Pepsi with a cinnamon after flavor. If this is the exact Crystal Pepsi formula that they used back then, that's exactly why it bombed. People were expecting more of a mainstream soda, and they got something completely different than what they were expecting. So the freshly mowed grass, I'm going to give it about a 7. It's not horrible. Not horrible, but you can definitely taste a kind of a grassy, weedy flavor in it, and it smells like cut grass. The ranch soda, that is a 10 all the way. That is disgusting. I mean, you can... Oh, just smelling it makes me want to throw up. Ooh. The smell of it is just horrible. Ugh. And it stays in your nose after a while too. So, if you ever see this soda and you want to try it, good luck to you. If you can keep it down and swallow it, props to you. That was bad. Bad. That's a 10 horrible. Stay away from it. Steer clear. Take my advice. Don't drink it, Lonnie. You'll die from it. So the last one that we tried was Gross Gus's Pimple Pop. And it turned out to be a marshmallow flavored soda, which wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. Sweet, had a roasted, toasted marshmallow flavor to it. Definitely something that I would drink on a regular basis. So for all four of these, I may try Crystal Pepsi again in the future, all the way to and then hey, kind of surprisingly good. So there you go. All four sodas graded, rated, tried, tested. Some approved, some not approved. But that's the way life goes. And we're going to continue on trying new things to help you decide if you want to try it and ask ourselves, how's it taste? And we'd like to remind you, as always, keep in mind, we aren't anonymous, but we are everywhere. And until you can join us again on our next adventure, we bid thee farewell. Good night.